Okay, Gaming Grognards. Well, it is day 9, Operation 9 on Kampfgruppe, and we're one battle away, maybe from the end of this campaign. We've got to catch a victory first, and these never come easy. What have we got for a force? Well, we spent all of our points, our research points, as you can see on the early Stug. We needed that 75mm gun. We can't carry on playing against Shermans and Lees with their 75mm with this 50cm that's on the or 5cm 50mm that's on the Panzer III. It's just not good enough. And so the Stugs, they're not turreted, they're not quite so agile as a tank, but they're tougher, low profile. And we are going to be in the Flooded Lowlands. So we've also, in phase 2, you can see I've got a tank crew here, 4 guys with the Panzerschreck team and a flamer, and I'm going to put all of those guys together to make myself some little 7-man squads, embedded anti-tank and crew. So we've got that once, we've got that twice, we've got that 3 times, so we're going to have 3 little 7-man squads with a flamer, with anti-tank ability, and largely crews. And some of those crews are equipped with pistols, as you can see. Some of them have additional weapons, and we'll pick up some weapons as we go. In phase 3, we've got the 2 Vespers coming back to bombard the objective, because we are on the offensive. We've got flak cannon to cover that. We've got a little Panzer II to keep the infantry at bay, and these 2 squads here, the officer squads with their half tracks, and this little command group here that can get out of that truck, but that gives us some medics. And then phase 5, 2 more Vespers and 2 more Stugs. So that's our force. Let's go take a look. Flooded Lowlands, select campaign. Are we all done? All ready to go. This is it. We're attacking the HQ in the Flooded Lowlands. We'll take that. We'll confirm, and let's get on with it. Flooded Lowlands, if you've watched any of my recent videos, you've seen this before. It's really quite difficult terrain to attack across. It's lots of bocage with impenetrable fences, and then water. You've got to slosh your way through water. This has actually happened before Normandy and in Holland, where the Germans burst the dikes and flooded low-lying areas to slow down or prevent paratroops landing there, or the advance of infantry. And so this was historically accurate for both Normandy and for later on in the war, as we moved into late 44 through August, September, and up towards the Rhine. But that's where we are now. We're in the Flooded Lowlands. I don't know the location of this, but it's not an easy map. At least it's not Purple Heart Lane. Purple Heart Lane is a very difficult map to attack, where it's like Flooded Lowlands, but it's got a high causeway through it that you've got to assault. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're in 2 victory locations. We never got to 3. This is a fast campaign. We're down in the south with lots of water. They're going to come from the northeast from our flank, and then we've got to slog our way across this. So let's just take a quick look at what we've got. I'll hit pause. We're going to deploy largely on this bit of dry land here, and then over this side, as you can see, there is this bocage that goes up to there, and it's got a blocked area. It's got an open area there, and it's got an open area there, and then it comes down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send my engineers out there to put tank traps across that, and possibly tank traps across there, because I want my left flank pretty well concealed, which means anything that's going to come through is going to have to come through this side against my deployment area. So that's going to be the first move. In terms of moving forward, this bocage here, oh look, there's a bridge there, a little bridge. I don't think I've seen that before. A bridge. We're going to move forward, and this line here, because that's the edge of the map, we've got some bocage here and bocage here that connects around there. But I want to force, with those tank traps, I want to force the enemy into this gap here. Then we can put our artillery and our Stugs against that. It's kind of a plan. Let's go for that. All right, let's get some protection here. Let's send that vehicle over there. In fact, we'll send a couple of vehicles, but what we're going to do is want engineers here, and I want a second set of engineers over there, and let's get some protection. Have we got any LEIGs yet? Okay, so that's our infantry. You go grab that LEIG. We can put that on that hill. We can put the other flak gun out there to protect that. And we're going to send largely the infantry up here. We'll support you guys in a minute. You two engineers, I want this completely tank traps out. I don't want anything to come through there. And the same with you boys. I want this one tank trapped out as well. I want nothing to come through there. Cool, let's get that done. Okay, and LEIG will move you up to there. Let's get call in 2. Call in 2. We've got another LEIG, so we're going to pick that one up there. Okay, so Flamer with you. You're just going to become a squad. We'll get you over there. And we've got the first of the Stugs. We're going to send that Stug up that way. This LEIG, I want you here as an anti-tank gun, and we're going to send one of the flat trucks up in support of that, and that LEIG here. Okay, F that, drop that LEIG. Nice. Nice. What have we got here? We've got crew. That's a medic station there. What have we got there? Oh, that's a little Kubel wagon. Okay, we'll send you infantry over here and you can bail out. So we've got a flat truck and an LEIG here.
Wo soll das Ding hin? Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
We'll send that truck there and that LEIG. I want you right there. Let's get down to combat level a bit so we can see what's going on here, boys.
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
Okay. Back on the top of the hill.
Dann
Let's
packt mal zusammen.
get some altitude. Back it up. That's lovely. And over here.
Befehle?
Okay, you draw that. And you go over there. Okay, you're
Wo
covering
sollen wir
that.
mit dem Teil hin?
We'll just get you both dug in there. That's fine.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
And get the flat gun alongside that. Okay, we've got something happening here.
Brauchen Panzer.
What do we got there? We've got a little quad mount. Okay, that's sweet.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Okay, we'll just push that Stug forward a little bit there.
Was sollen wir tun?
Your crew, your ammo. Let's get some ammo up behind this LEIG here.
Bereit. Wo soll das Ding hin?
And get you dug in as well. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Turn around to there. That's beautiful. Right, you've got some firepower now. Right, 2 crews. Get you boys.
Ja.
You boys. We're just gonna make you a little eight man infantry squad. Okay. We're gonna send you over to here. And you dudes, you're gonna jump out of that, all of you. Right, you've done a nice job there. And we've got, I think, one more gap that we want to fill here. I want nothing coming in from our right hand side unless it's infantry, so just block that out. And you engineers, let's just have you back in a safe position till that's done. You get out of there, let's just abandon that truck for now.
Schnell jetzt. Ich werde gebraucht.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just get dug in there in case there's something going on there. Alright, we've got to call in 3. Yeah, we have. Okay. So all a bit quiet. We'll send the ammo up here.
Rücken wir aus?
Oh, I know what those engineers. Where are you? Where's that other team of engineers? We've got a team. Okay, you're tank trapping. Let's get you over here to give these boys some support because they're standing out in the open, twiddling their thumbs.
Geht's los?
Just get dug in first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Get dug in, boys. Alright. Medics.
Sanitäter hier.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle. Alles klar.
Ja?
Push that Panzer up to there. Now we've got a 3. What do we got here? Right, another
Panzer
Stug.
erwartet Ihre Befehle.
And this is where we're going to make up our little groupers. So, anti-tank team, infantry team, flamer. Let's get you all together, boys. Okay, you're a combined force. We're going to get you over to there. Just push around a little bit. And you get with him. Where's your flamer? And you get together with them. That's cool.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Move the Stug forward.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
And move the Stug forward. Flamer. You're going to get together with these boys.
Ja.
You're going to get together with these boys. Alright. Yep. What are you doing?
Bereit.
Don't like your new buddies, huh?
Haben wir einen
Okay,
Marschbefehl?
you flamer go over there. Okay, you're a team.
Was sollen wir tun?
You get over there. And you're a team.
Befehle?
You can get over to there.
Befehle?
You can stay as tank crew, I think. All right, let's make some motion here. We need a couple of scouts.
Jawohl.
Not you, because you've got the
Erlaubten
LMG.
Befehle.
All right, out you go, scouting.
Rücken wir aus.
Right, I don't want you on that side now. We'll pull you back. I forgot your office.
Oh Mann,
You're-
hab ich Hunger.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're officers, and you don't dig your own pits, do you? Okay, let's get
Wann
you.
geht's endlich los?
Okay, our left flank is now closed off. Let's just pull you back to here.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Alright, let's have 4 of
Wann
you.
geht's los?
Let's get you up to here. See if we can do something with that piece of equipment that we've just shot down. Alright. Ammo a bit close to the LERG. What are we doing? 556. So our left flank is hanging.
Offizier hier.
Get in there.
Ja.
Dig me another hole. I could have really done with the.
Wie lauten die Befehle? Bereit.
Okay.
Sanitäter ist einsatzbereit. Wann geht's los?
Tell you what, medic,
Los
you
jetzt!
get in that.
Bewegung!
You get in that. We'll have you mobile in a little Kubel wagon. Okay, we've got a decent enough perimeter here.
Ja?
Yeah, nothing can get around that side, so you can stay there.
Ich bin bereit.
Okay, boys, just 1, 2. Just get a little couple of dug-ins there. We're gonna go for that bridge, but we're waiting for the next wave.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Rücken wir aus.
Go and fix that. Uh-oh, tank. Run away. Run away.
Achtung! Feindpanzer! Mit einer Handgranate! Schnell!
Achtung, Feindpanzer!
Where did we get out there? We saw something out there that's coming in.
Achtung, Feindpanzer!
Vorne sind sie!
Where's that Stug?
Panzer einsatzbereit. Wo kommt der denn?
It's a 75 mil. We're moving to the castle. Okay, okay, all right.
Ist das alles?
Jawohl.
Okay. That was nicely done, fellas. Okay, we've got...
Schnell in Deckung! Gleich unten! Verdammt nochmal! Gleich gefälligst unten!
Sucht euch Deckung.
Okay, we've got some infantry to this side of this gap. We're going to have to go through that gap, aren't we?
Wir halten diese Stellung! Verstanden? Sucht euch Deckung! Bleibt in Schussposition! Wir müssen die Stellung...
Because they're holding that. We're going to get that repaired. And let's push the Stug that we've got holding back here.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Also into this gap here. And can one of you get that 75 up? Alright. Don't shoot your own boys, don't shoot your own guys, get around there.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Okay, we're going to push. Can you get through there?
Verstanden.
Hey.
Begebe mich in Deckung!
Okay, we've got
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
there's stuff out there. We want to take possession of this, but that might be a bit risky. Those ruins.
Panzer meldet sich
Okay, we
einsatzbereit.
push the Panzer out there. Okay, so we've got flat
Panzer
support out.
einsatzbereit.
Okay, that's cool. Somebody's going to try and come around this side with me. You got anything? Oh, wow.
Get a move on! Sanitäter!
Medic, get out of that. And hide. So you have got some smoke. What happened there? No, just come
Sucht
here.
euch Deckung!
Okay, we need some kind of weaponry there. Okay, we've got a 4. Okay, what we're going to do is we'll send over to this side that little Panzer III.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
And we'll send to the center there. Now
Deckt das ganze Gebiet ab!
we're gonna poke at the center a little bit, hit more.
Jawohl!
You crew and get in there. You crew get in there. Okay, flank that.
Befehl wird ausgeführt.
We're getting a little bit
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
over ourselves here. Okay, bring that other Stug through there, and this other assault team. Can you dig? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Geht's los?
You get on that 75 and you 2.
Panzer
Get that
einsatzbereit.
repaired. We need some more crew.
Wann geht's los?
Okay, you crew, get up there and crew up that. From the back row, and you crew. Get up to there in position. Right, we have our 2 Vespers in play.
Panzer, wir sind Einsatz.
Let's put one here,
Panzer, wir sind
and the other side alongside it.
Jawohl.
You ad hoc team.
Schnell, in Deckung.
What we got here? Okay, that's cool.
Jawohl.
You're a command squad. You're an anti-tank team. We're going to push an anti-tank team up this flank. What have we got? Vehicle repaired here.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Do we need some more crew for that? Possibly.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Let's push that half track up there.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
And that quad mount. How many's in there? 3 guys.
Panzer, wir sind
3 guys.
einsatzbereit.
Suche euch Deckung.
Okay.
Volltreffer.
That's dealing with that counter-attack. That's very nice. That's a crew. Okay, we've got the Vespers there. That's good.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Right, we're just going to bring the Vespers through.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Bereit zum Feuer.
And now all of this assault infantry that's sitting around its arse. All of you boys out on the right flank there. And
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
we'll push the Stug out with you. And we are going to grab that LEIG. And we're going to push that LEIG out there, and we're going to take the flat gun too. So everything, we've got a little patrol force on that right hand side. What do we got back here? This is a command team. We'll get you out there and we'll bail you out of that. What do we got here? Somebody's infiltrating in. We've got, that's infantry infiltrating into our deployment zone. Bring that round that side.
Gebe mich in Deckung.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Gotta not forget, this is going to get super tough.
Ich lade nach. Weitermachen. Weitermachen. Feuer erwidert. Das ist ein Befehl.
F. Okay.
Feuerbereit.
Push the Stug up to there.
Wir müssen die Stellung halten.
Nachgeladen.
We got any weapons here for our boys? Not really. Okay, we're just going to hold this flank steady as it is.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Make sure nothing filters through there. Medics, don't need you at the moment. Crew.
Jawohl.
We're doing okay. Let's get the crew to there. And
Jawohl.
you boys just filter up to that bridge. Okay, they're sallying out of that area here, which isn't smart. We're going to go and seize the flank of this bridge.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
That we're going to seize this bridge. LEIG down, machine gun away, LEIG on that
Dann wollen wir
corner.
mal.
Okay, we've got a mortar gun there.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Okay, we've got American infantry there. We need some heavier armour here. Where's that Stug? Where is it?
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Nice job, fellas.
Der geht vorbei.
And the Wespers are providing fire support. We've got to be happy with this. Okay, bring the ammo all the way up behind that LEIG. Okay, bring that infantry round to here.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
And infantry and anti-tank team up to the side of this ditch. We're going to move in on that objective. What have we got here? A couple of engineers. Tell you what, we might be finding minefields here, so we'll get you boys forward. I think this LEIG, you're now out of the action. Let's get you to here.
Rücken wir aus?
And we're going to push you right forward into this perimeter here.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Okay, we've got some infiltration going on here.
Land absichern! Los!
Any of you boys got a pistol? Yeah, you're holding that flank very nicely. Very nicely. Okay.
Rücken wir aus?
We're looking for tanks here.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Wo kommt der denn her? Achtung! Weiter!
What are we shouting about? Panzers. Okay.
Wo kommt der denn her?
Wann geht's los? Wir müssen das ganze Gebiet abdecken!
Machine gun down there, LEIG, get that away. Nice job from the Westers. We keep getting little infiltrations here. That's cool. Here comes a heavy, there's a much heavier push now. Much heavier push.
Wo kommt der denn her?
Wir haben den Panzer!
You turn face that way.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
We've got some kind of casualty going on here. Somebody's sniping. Where's a medic? Get up here. We've got a sniper here.
Einsatzbereit.
Feindlicher Panzer!
Geht's los?
Das ist ein Befehl. Wo kommt der denn her?
Need a crew because that sniper.
Geht's endlich los?
Get on that LEIG.
Befehle?
Stellungsanwärts!
Hier nah!
Panzer einsatzbereit. Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Weitere Bewegung! Sucht euch Deckung!
There's the sniper.
Volltreffer!
Where is our medic? Where is our medic? Come on. You're right. You two medics. We'll bring you forward up to there. Nice and steady. What are we on? 408. We've got to be a little bit faster now. Okay, you infantry.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Let's move. Let's move the Stug. Start to approach this.
Jawohl!
That was nice. That's supported by
Panzer
that.
meldet sich
You
einsatzbereit.
support that. You're going to support that. Okay, we've got infantry in place. So half you infantry.
Wo bleibt die verdammte Verstärkung?
Go take that wall there. You bail out of that truck. Command team. Okay, we've got to keep pushing now. We're committed. I'm looking for the guns. Put the command team in on that. We've got a machine gun there. Keep this under some kind of control, boys. I'm loving that Stug. Whoa, flamethrower. Flamethrower in the bushes there. Pull that thing back. Wow. Okay. Pull that Stug back. Okay, 5. 2 more Stugs. Get up to here. Yeah, and we knew it. We knew we were going to see mines. Where's the fucking engineers? One up to here. Okay, attack stalled. What have we got here? 2 anti-tank teams and some infantry and a flamethrower. Shit, sir. Can you bail out of that, boys? And can you get that repaired? We've got to keep our distance here. I don't want to get near those flamethrowers. And has everyone here died? Okay, we've got some people with a machine gun. Just get behind that. That's cool. Come on, waiting for the second line. Waiting for the second wave. I think I want this Panzer III up on this attack as well. And I want you pushing from this side. Let's get some heavy fire support in here. And we need a crew. We've got a 2-man crew. Wow. Let's get this fixed. I realise those Stugs are making a huge impact. Take this down. Right, push that Stug into that position there. How are we doing here? Where's the rest of our crew? Get into there, and the rest of you boys. Get into that. Okay, we've got a bleeder out there. We've got a bleeder. Are we running? We've only got one person in that way. Where the fuck is that crew? Okay, you crew. Get into there. Ammunition. We're running short on ammunition here. And we need a medic. And we want a medic. Get up to here. Okay, we're holding. There's mortars beyond that. Okay, second Stug in to find it. I think we've...
Wie laufen die Befehle?
You two boys, cross the line. Cross the line. Go down. Push forward. Are you crewed up? You're crewed up. What was that? That was a mortar. Just back out a bit. You boys over there. We're throwing grenades here. Get him up. Oh, it's Panzer 3 here. Get in. Shit, somebody... Yeah, we know there's mines. There's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about the mines. We're just going to push on. We're going to take this location. That's beautiful. Right, okay. I want the Wesper in range, and I want the cap weight from here. Get that to there. I want that Wesper in there. And I need a medic. I need these people out of here. Yeah, you get to there. Keep them paired up. We're going to push on in. Push on in. Isolate them around the side. Don't let them reinforce from the rear side. I love this mobile force. We've got a machine gun here. It's popping it. F to you. F to you. Defend. Okay. You infantry to there. I should get to that building there. There's still some infantry in there. Somebody going to come and have a pop at that. Somebody. Somebody. Okay, keep pushing, boys. What is that? That's an anti-tank gun that the Wesper's sorted out. Okay, you boys get that repaired. Right, I want this on the flank of that. And I want you over there. Medic, we got any casualties up here? So we're so short on infantry. We're so short on infantry. Get up to there.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Keep this pushing. We're going to flank it from the other side. Okay, we're in pretty good shape now. We're getting repaired here.
Nani!
You flamethrower, just get there and keep that area clear. You get to there with your submachine gun.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Get that LEIG over there. Get that Vesper over there. Get the ammunition over there. We're going to start making progress on this side now.
Panzer erwartet. Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
And we are just going to plow through the minefields. We don't have time for this.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Freundliches Geschön.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Get to there.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
And get to there. And get to there. Look. I don't know what you've got, but we're just going to call in the Luftwaffe. We've got a big gun there, somewhere. There it is. Yeah, let's just knock that down with the second strike. That was the machine gun strike. We'll bring a second strike in on that one. Somewhere around here there's some infantry. Fall back.
Sucht euch Deckung.
And assault that infantry. Is that gun down? Yeah, the gun's down. Okay, let's run. I'm loving the Stugs. And pushing here. Great end to this Kampfgruppe battle. It's been another great, really fun campaign. Got a heavy tank. Finally, we've got a Sherman. We've got a Sherman for our Stugs to deal with. There he goes. There he goes. Beautiful job, boys. Okay, Panzer 3 lead the way. Okay, you're down, you've got a broken track, and you're short on crew. Where's that? Right, you're a crewman, I want you to help these guys out. Okay, your command squad. You're going in for victory, boys. Up to there. Let's grab these mortars. Let's push that Panzer 3. Are we running again? Is this vehicle up and running? Can you give me some machine gun fire support? Yeah, you can. That Sherman going down was just outrageous. That was beautiful. We could do with that. Have we got a transport here for this LEIG? Yeah, I think that flank is dead, so just come and grab that LEIG. Here's another Panzer. We've got another Sherman coming in. Come Come on, Stug, this is your specialism. Let's push these.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit. Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Oh, we're getting casualties here. Okay,
Yeah.
you get that repaired, guys.
Jawohl.
And you medics up into the front line. Just push forward because we ain't got it yet. Okay, he's out. Somebody's knocked that Sherman down.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
So get ready for the counter attack. Okay. Let's get to this wire here. Oh, get him. Yeah, that'll do him. That'll do him.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
That vehicle sprayed in blood.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Okay, we've got to be ready for the counter attack. So I want some eyes out there.
Sanitäter ist einsatzbereit.
Okay, officer command, get that in there. Nice little Stuart there. We're pushing in now. Oh wow! Go down. There's some infantry there. Get that Panzer III in support of those boys. Yes. And there is some heavy artillery out there.
In Bewegung.
Okay, I want you, medic, over here. Let's just secure this now. Let's just get this under control, finally. Okay, Panzerschreck team. Panzerschreck team. There's the artillery. There it is. There it is. Come on, take that down. Take that down. He's taken our Panzer III.
Ready to fire. Holding on.
Bail out, boys. There's our victory.
Los jetzt! Bewegung!
That's the gun gone. Outstanding. What have we got here? Okay, we've got a whole shed load of people here. We're just going to flood that line there. We'll keep this defended. We're going to still get some. We're still going to get pushes. We can tell it here. We're getting
Panzer erwartet Ihre
the old
Befehle.
Sherman coming in here.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
That under control. We want these two Stugs up here, and we want that Panzer III repaired, and that LEIG watching the flank here. You're moving, that's good. We've got a stranded LEIG. You're another one of those squad teams. They're still coming. They're still coming back for more.
Ja.
What is coming in here? Greyhounds. Get over to there, boys. I'm telling you, those Vespers are just outrageous. Push forward, get that repaired and fully mobile. Let's just take down this final counter attack. That's it. It's gone.
Geht's los?
Okay, artillery man. Get on there, come on.
Rücken wir aus?
Don't be a silly bugger, that's it. Get on that. Can you get on that? No.
Befehle?
In which case, we're just going to get you to wheel that up to there. Let's get our medics in action. One down here. One out here.
In Schussposition bleiben! Achtung! Feindliches Geschütz!
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
And we need some... God knows where those minefields were. Oh, that's a big piece of artillery. How many people are in there? 3 crew. Okay, get him up. There's a big... Okay,
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
there is a big piece of artillery out there. We're just going to knock it down. What are we on? 47 minutes. That's okay. We're going to bring this...
Verstanden.
Nice.
Achtung, feindliches Panzer einsatzbereit. Achtung, Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Befehl!
There it is. What the fuck is that? It's a 90 mil. Nicely done. What was that? That was the Panzer III and the Stug. And there's another one. Keep pushing. There's one more big gun.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Panzer erwartet Ihre
Come on,
Befehle.
let's find him.
Befehl wird ausgeführt.
I like him towing that LEIG. In case he gets into trouble.
Jawohl!
Come on, boys. One more big gun. Is that it? That's it. That's it. We got him. What is that? 155 mil.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Okay, that's pretty comprehensive for the Kampfgruppe. Let's take that one over. We'll push the Stug up alongside
Panzer, wir
that.
sind einsatzbereit.
That might be our screenshot.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
You got a screw transmission, but we'll get you into there. Okay. Alright boys, that's Kampfgruppe done with. We got the victory, we smashed our way through, and our force has proven to be a great little force for this kind of battle. I'm really learned so much about mobile forces in this game, this campaign. Let's get back there. That's a Sherman.
Wann geht's endlich los?
Why don't you go fix that up? Wow. Alright folks, I'm just going to nip over this battlefield. It's not a campaign game, that's the final game, but I'd just like to tidy it up, grab a screenshot, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, well, gaming grognards, that's Kampfgruppe for you. So, in that final battle, these guys, the 2 centimeter flak, have been outstanding throughout the game, from game 1 and onwards. I've never changed them. They are just awesome as infantry shredders. In that final game, I really needed, and I spent all, as you know, I spent all my points going for these Stug 3s, and they just outclassed the Shermans because my Panzer III just wasn't good enough to face up against the Shermans. What we got there, another Stug. I think we parked the Panzer III up here. It just wasn't tough enough. That 50mm gun couldn't compete with the Sherman gun with these boys, but by bringing in those Stugs, even though they don't have the turreted ability, they work really well. This area was indeed heavily mined. You can see here the minefield sign, I think, is down, yeah, down in this corner here. and you can see this minefield stretches all the way up the side of this, and this is what we ran through. And some days our minesweepers there just finishing off. Sometimes you've got to do it. You just got to run through a minefield and just say to hell with it. You can see these weapons lying on the floor. There's a Panzerschreck there and a Panzerfaust, and there's another Panzer. These are these grey spots are the mine detonations. These guys ran through the minefield, but I had no choice. I couldn't stop and clear a mine at that point. And this side here, this attack also could have got stalled, because on this side of this, as you can see, there was another dense minefield right here, just beside that farmhouse. Fortunately, we came in from this side. We didn't swing all the way around, and so we avoided that. Although the flamethrowers embedded here actually did us a lot of damage. That was really cool. That was a really cool fight. So let's get out of here. We've finished the battle. We've finished the campaign, sadly. That was a very good result for us. That's 25% casualties on the attack. So let's exit that and bid farewell to Kampfgruppe. And as always, I will take a short break. I will think about what next. Juan suggested that we just go for a big campaign next. We've had 2 short ones in Kelly's Heroes and Kampfgruppe, and I might go back for a big 30 battle plus campaign on the Russian front again. Maybe the Americans or the Russians. You let me know in the comments below which you prefer. Do you want to see the Americans against the Germans or the Germans against the Russians? I think I played the Finns recently, and we know how the Finns play because I bring the heavy engineers and they build those big concrete emplacements. But let's take a look at the Germans versus Americans or Germans versus Russians. What would you like to see for the next campaign? Let me know, guys. All right, let's get out of here. We've got a victory. That was 9 battles won. Let's just take a screen grab of that because we do like our screenshots, and let's exit that. Okay, we're back on the main screen. Okay, once again, thank you so much for watching and sticking with my channel. I will see you guys soon. As I said, I'll take a short break and then I'll come back to this. Please post in the comments what you want to see of the next campaign, but I quite like Juan's campaign idea of a hardcore AI, of course, because it's always hardcore, but a long campaign, a very large campaign, of which I'll probably set the economy somewhere around normal, so that we can get into some interesting bits of the tech tree. You know, the thing about the long campaigns is we can bury deep into some corners and see some weapons and equipment that we don't normally get to because we're just normally fighting for our lives. Okay guys, see you soon. Once again, from me, from Gaming Grognards, to all you guys out there, thanks for watching. I will see you soon, but for now it's thanks and bye.
Hänschen klein ging allein in die weite Welt hinein. Stock und Hut steht ihm gut, ist ganz wohlgemut. Aber Mutter weinet sehr, hat ja nun kein Hänschen.
It's Gaming Grognards.